is a special luncheon day for the trustees. It will be the last luncheon with John Harrington as the president and business manager of Local 28. As well as chairman of the trustees. And I don't know, John, if they were clapping because they're happy to see you leave.
I'm going to be here till the 30th.
But in any case, I'd like to thank John for his years of service to Local 28, all of his years of service. John and I started together in the post office many years ago and both made the mistake, I don't know what we did, but we both wound up in Local 28. I think I'm here a year longer than you, and you're getting out a year ahead of me because you're a year older than me. Somehow or another.
And a lot smarter.
Well, a lot smarter. That goes without saying. Wait a minute, when do you leave? Without further ado, I'd like to give you John Harrington and thank him.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. And we had the trustees meeting, and labor doesn't do anything alone. Management doesn't do anything alone. Whether we're talking about the job or we're talking about what we do for the industry in general. And being a vice president of the International and getting around the country and dealing with a lot of different locals around the country, a lot of different SMACNA groups and stuff like that, I pretty much can say with a little bit of authority that nobody does it better than New York City. With our problems, with court problems, with a lot of different things that we have, we sometimes get a little shaky, but we've been shaky since 1970. We're still standing here. I attest that to not only to the trustees, not the trustees, the members of the Local 28 and their officials, but also to our contractor base. I always held you in high esteem, even though you didn't know it, and I mean that because I think they're really the most progressive people that we have. I mean, when I started this business, there's very few, if any, contractors today that were here when I was first starting out in this business. But the contractors that are here today are much more progressive than the ones that I started with, the Swirlings and the National Sheet Metal and
you put a lot of guys out of business.
I put a lot of business. But I think it is good, and I think that it's nice for me to be leaving at a time when we look at the possibility of after September 11th and everything that this country went through and the city and our local went through, that we could really be looking at probably a boom time if things go the right way. There are a lot of positive things that are out there that could really change the next 5 years as opposed to the last 5 years. And that's good for the contractors. It's certainly good for our membership, and it's just good for everybody. And me, fortunately, I'm going to be looking from the sidelines. I'm not going to miss it. I won't miss it, believe it or not. And I just hope everything goes well, and that the contractors do good, and the members do good, and that we all get to that goal where I am today. And like I said to the members, I said, I made it to the finish line. Maybe it's a little premature. I didn't know I was going to be at the finish line, but God acts in mysterious ways and things are there. But I hope that whenever the finish line is for everybody in this room or every member of my local, they get to that finish line and they get to enjoy it. I mean, me, I look ahead and I say, I have grandchildren coming, and there are so many good things in life, even outside this business, that I think we all know that. I'm not reinventing the wheel. We all know it, but I wish that for everybody here. I wish success to all our contractors. I hope you make a fortune. 3 years from now, we can really get a good contract, better than the last one. But no, in all sincerity, I thank everybody for coming, and I wish everybody good luck and a bright future and full employment and plenty of work for everybody. Thanks.